would have wanted today, but just reflect a little bit on the match and your run here at Australian Open this year.
Yeah, I think considering the position that I was in coming into the tournament, obviously I have to be happy with this result. It's hard whenever you lose, so obviously not what I wanted today, but yeah, happy overall.
Okay, who'd like first question, please? Up here.
Hey, Eva. Congratulations on your run. You said after your fourth round match that you still felt like you were playing in your comfort zone, and I'm wondering if you could talk about some of the specific ways that Aryna maybe pushed you out of it today.
Yeah, I think that I kind of went into the match obviously not knowing too much about how it was going to look like in person, having not really hit with her in the past or first meeting as well. So I think she brought, a great level, and that's what you would expect considering all her amazing achievements. And I kind of tried to just bring that middle ground, and I think I have to be able to adapt to the game and what's necessary for different play styles, and I wasn't able to do that today, but so much credit to her for the level that she was able to produce as well.
Okay, we'll do Charlie and then this gentleman here. Charlie?
Well done today and a great tournament. I just wanted to ask, early on in the match especially, like your team was really trying to get you going in those first few games, and I just wondered like what you kind of want from your team during a match, whether it's like encouragement or tactical stuff, and how you find it with them so close here.
I think it's very situational, honestly. I don't have a lot of experience yet with the whole on-court coaching, but in general, I've never been a person who went too much to the coaches. I usually like to figure things out on my own, so I don't do a crazy amount of little tactical things, more just encouragement, and then maybe if there's something that's obviously going wrong, you give more specific tactical advice.
We'll go here and then Doug here. You.
Yeah. So hello Eva. Can you talk about the heat a little bit? How did you feel? Because it was almost like 35 degrees when you were playing. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, it was very hot. I'm not maybe used to that heat. I'm spoiled with the weather in Los Angeles, but I think I'm getting better with playing in those conditions. Obviously, you have to be very fit and able to last in those matches, but I don't think that played too much of a factor today, just because it wasn't a crazy long match or something like that. But yeah, it's hard here in Melbourne, because one day can be very cold and then the next day can be very hot. So there's a lot of different conditions you have to be ready for, really.
Okay, we'll go Doug, Matt, and then Simon. Doug?
Eva, I'm just curious if you ran into or spoke to Novak again since you spoke about it in here. And also, are there parts of his game that you tried to emulate, or like specific matches of his you remember watching growing up?
Yes, he did text me with some more tips throughout the rounds. I don't even know what day it is anymore. So we've been in communication, and I feel like we've built a little bit of a relationship now, which is amazing. And I wish him all the best for the rest of the tournament, and hopefully throughout the year I can keep having more moments with him and encouragement, because it's been amazing. And I forgot the next part of the question.
That you
Yes.
tried to emulate, and also do you remember specific matches of his growing up?
Yeah, I think that the way that Novak is able to almost suffocate his opponents with playing the moments differently, playing all the big points, showing them that, hey, I can play defense, I can play offense. I'm going to be here every single point. So I think that the way he goes about the game is very impressive. And I really I think it was Andre Agassi who made the comparison of Novak to a boxer, and the way that he's going in for punches and then faking them out a little bit. I think that the way that he approaches the match is very impressive, and hopefully one day I can emulate that.
Okay, Matt.
Hey, Eva, well done. I'm curious, you were very cool throughout this whole run in Australia, one match at a time, extended tournament, just sort of into this routine. How did today feel different, if at all, quarterfinal, Rod Laver Arena, it would be sort of perfectly natural that there was a moment like earlier in today or heading out onto the court where things felt big. I'm sort of curious, like what was going through your head as you were approaching the first ball?
I don't think it felt that different for me, honestly, because it's every match is really cool, I think, at this level, and it's really just a dream to even be here. So it's the quarterfinals, but ultimately I hope to be in many quarterfinals, right? So I don't think that this win or loss today is going to make or break my career, really. So yeah, it was a tough one, and I think Aryna played very well. I could have done some things differently, but that's tennis, and I think it's amazing what she's done for herself in her career. It's very inspiring, and I think the way she's been able to use all the negative things, I know her story quite well, all the negative things that have happened to her in her on court and in her personal life as well, and turn them into motivation and fuel to be better is amazing. So I hope to get more chances to play against her, and she was very nice at the end of the match as well. So yeah, it's good, and hopefully I can get some more chances to get her back.
Okay, we'll do two more, Simon, and then this lady here. Simon?
Yeah, hi, just back on the heat. Were you aware that you were getting pretty close to the point where they had to stop and close the roof at the end of the match? And do you like that kind of sliding scale system that they use? Is it useful and easy to follow?
Yeah, they told me at the beginning of the match that they were maybe going to close it throughout. Maybe we were going to start with it closed. I think it can be a little bit tricky if you have to close it during the match. I think it's easier almost if you start with it closed. So it's okay. That's how the rule is. There's nothing I can do about it. But I think in an ideal world, if the match can start either closed or open, it stays that way. But I have no control in that, so it's okay.
Okay, last one here.
Iva, great run, super great run. I'm curious, you talked about you could have done some things differently, so I'd love to hear what you have to say about that. And then also, what are you going to be working on with your game when you get back home?
Yeah, I already talked to my coach a little bit, so there's definitely a couple things that I need to get right back on working for the next tournaments. And I think that when you play players with like Aryna, who are obviously very powerful and hit a big ball and don't let you really get into the match from the beginning, you have to accept that and adjust to that tempo of points, because you can't really choose how it's going to play. You have to accept that it's going to be quick fire and it's going to be short, and then you have to kind of match that extreme almost. And for me, I was kind of just trying to drift a little bit in the middle, so that obviously doesn't work, and now I know for next time, so hopefully I can change things. But there's always next time, which is nice.